Hi everyone, welcome and good morning. Today we're going to do our final science session of the summer term. We've been so busy over the last few weeks finding out all about living things and their habitats. A huge thank you to everybody who's been sending their work through. It's been absolutely fantastic to read through all the things that you've been researching and finding out. Well, today your job is to choose an animal, and it can be an animal from anywhere in the world. Once you've chosen your animal, I'd like you to do some research to find out all about the habitat that that animal lives in. So let's take a closer look at what you need to do today. Okay, so what I've done here is I've designed a sheet that you might want to write your research on. So it's up to you how you want to research your animal. It could be on the internet or it could be through books online. And once you've chosen the animal that you're going to research, I'd like you to write the name of the animal in this sentence. I have chosen to research about, and it can be any animal that you like. And once you've done that, you might want to draw a fabulous picture of your animal here. Make sure you put nice colours on and make it look as fabulous as you can. Once you've done that, there are 3 questions that I would like you to research and find out the answer to. Now, the first one is, where do they live? So you need to find out where in the world this animal lives and what habitat they like to live in. The next box is, what is their habitat like? So this box, you need to think about some describing words to describe the conditions in this place. And the final box is, how are they suited to living in this habitat? And that means, how are they adapted to living there? What is it about this habitat that gives it all the things that they need to survive? And the final box at the bottom is all about food chains from our learning last week. So it says here, draw them in the food chain. What do they eat? What eats them? Now, don't forget, when we did our work on food chains, we often start with a plant at the start. So I'd like you to find out some animals that your animal likes to eat, or some plants that your animal likes to eat. I'd like you to find out what eats the animal that you've chosen. And once you've done that, you need to carefully place them in the food chain. Can you remember what this arrow means? Well done. It means is eaten by. So this plant or animal is eaten by this animal, is eaten by, and so on. So I've been really busy researching the animal of my choice, so I've chosen to research about otters, and you can see at the top I've written otters on the line. I have chosen to research about otters. And then underneath I found a picture on the internet, I've cut it out and stuck it on. You might want to do that, or you might want to draw your own picture. And then underneath I had to find out the answers to these questions. So where do they live? I've written, otters are found on every continent except Australia and Antarctica. The next question was, what is their habitat like? And I found out they live in freshwater rivers, lakes and wetlands. Sea otters are found in the Pacific Ocean. The next question is, how are they suited to living in this habitat? And I found so many different reasons why otters like to live in the water, in rivers, lakes and wetlands. And one of the reasons that I found out was, otters have webbed feet and powerful tails, which make them very strong swimmers. And then I looked at the food chain, so I just focused on the sea otter. And if you remember back to the food chain lesson, I said that the food chain often starts with a green plant. So I had algae is eaten by sea urchins, is eaten by sea otters, is eaten by orcas, those killer whales. So I found out all those facts and I've put them in the right order on my food chain. And that is the end of today's science session. As I said earlier, thank you so much for all the learning that you've been doing over the last half term linked to the topic of living things and their habitats. Once you've completed your research today, please send it in to your class teacher so that I can enjoy finding out and learning some new facts about animals around the world. Take care for now, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye!